Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
There's Warner. Here comes a head of the jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game. Cortez smacked to the left.
That is gone!
Blanco Perez, that's my play. Off the backboard, counting, and a win!
And a win! Brian Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors.
And you're watching Real Sports Live.
Welcome back to the Real Sports Live's coverage of the 7-on-7 National Qualifiers semifinal between Mercedes and Weslaco. They faced off 23-14. And now 2 games later, they face off this time in an elimination game. Mercedes will start things off here. Again, 20-minute running halves, 6-point touchdowns. Dropping back, fires this one deep, downfield, wide open. That's a catch, touchdown. And the last game we saw Weslaco strike first on the first drive, and now Mercedes scores on their first drive to kick things off as they take a 6-0 lead. Just 32 seconds into the game. And should be a very fun one here on Real Sports Live. You're just tuning in. Thank you for tuning into the broadcast. QB dropping back, fires it in. That's going to be an incomplete pass. So Mercedes will settle for 6 here as we step away for a few moments. 6-0, you're watching Real Sports Live.
We're the Hawks, Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Welcome back to the Real Sports Live. 6-0 lead after Mercedes strikes on the first play of the opening drive here in the elimination round. 23-14, Weslaco won. And that one nearly picked off. A second down now coming in. Back to the pass, going to the left-hand side. Swings it downfield. That one's going to be incomplete. A pass interference is going to fly. A lot of contact there on the reception. There's a pass interference being called. They're going to spot them up at about the 10-yard line. And here Weslaco and Mercedes facing off. And the second time this game. This is the QB's lineup, 2 on the right, 3 on the left. Back to the snap, looking to get something going. Shoots it down the middle, pass return. Received at about the 17-yard line. So I'm going to say it's an incomplete pass. They're going to spot him back down at the 10-yard line. Again, coming to you from 7-on-7 tournament here, national qualifier. Best of the best tournament. Swings this one back. Heck it around the 5. Fires an open man at about the 17. Goes for a huge gain. They'll spot him down about the 25-yard line. As we really on the move here currently. Some big playmaking going on by Weslaco. As he spot him down about the 25-yard line. Panthers trying to get something going here, trying to respond after allowing that opening touchdown as QB drops back, sets himself, fires it downfield. That's a touchdown for Weslaco. We are tied here 6-6 with just over 5 minutes played into this first half. Beautiful connection to the replay here presented by Josh Moody Loans in Harlingen. It's a hard shot ball. Now they go for the 1-point conversion. Mercedes was unsuccessful in the 1-point conversion. Here's the snap. Going to the right-hand side, fires it in, completed. It's a 1-point lead now for Weslaco, 7-6. As their conversion attempt is good as we go down to a quick break. Mercedes with the ball after this. You're watching Real Sports Live.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
We are Edinburgh Bella and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland,
Back here to Real Sports Live, 13:25 left to play. QB scrambling back. This one shot in. That one thrown a bit too high, incomplete. So Weslaco takes the lead after responding on their opening drive of the half. And the conversion successful for 1 point. This attempt right here, a 7-6 lead by Weslaco over Mercedes. Snap back, scrambling to the left-hand side. QB looking to fire. That's going to be a 4-second violation. And coming to you here from the press box at Tiger Stadium. Mercedes situated here in their first drive, scoring that huge opening touchdown. QB drops back to the left. Shoots this one deep downfield. That one's going to be nearly picked off by Weslaco. The Panthers now increasing their defense dominantly so far in this matchup. Again, in what's been a very crazy matchup so far. We saw it very close winning that first game as we approached 11:35 left to play in this first half. There are 2 more games after this one. Weslaco will now take over the ball. They scored on their last drive to respond, including that 1-point conversion. We're having some technical errors going on here. We do apologize. We'll keep you updated during the audio, and we're back on the air. Throws it back. Good reception there at about the 3-yard line.
focusing.
Here, quick shout out to Bert Ruiz, quickly on it. Gets it fixed for you, one of the best cameramen in the business here on Real Sports Live. Always a pleasure and a fun time working with them. As Weslaco here now trying to increased their lead after forcing a 3-in, 3-out by Mercedes defensively. They're spotted down at about the 5-yard line. Panthers in their second drive, drops back. Swings it downfield. That one's going to be caught about the 12-yard line. Again, just pressure here by Weslaco. The offensive pressure. They're forcing Mercedes back and back. Trying to see who pulls out the bigger, better hand. It's been certainly a fun-filled afternoon of 7-on-7 football. Cap off a great weekend of sports here on Real Sports Live. Of course, we had some soccer. We got the Myris Classic, the BIZ softball tournament. Now here to 7-on-7. 4-second violation going to be called as he was looking to fire something downfield. And that burns a down after drive. Here now as they do move up a bit. They're still back at about the 13-yard line. Back dropping back. Fires it to the left-hand side. That one just out of reach. Just gets a hand on it, but good defense there by Mercedes. Break up a pass here. Still now on the potential final play of the drive for the Weslaco Panthers. And a very, very windy Sunday afternoon here in Mercedes. It's a huge play set to come in. Drops back. Fires it deep downfield. That one's going to be broken up. He just got a hand on it. That would have been in the promised land. And great defense right there by Mercedes. Little show of sportsmanship right there. Neighboring cities and Weslaco. Now the Tigers will go back on offense after forcing a defensive stop over Weslaco. Can still expect it to be a fun game in this one. Again, 7-6, that tells you a lot compared to the early start we had in that first game we had also, where we had Santa Rosa and San Benito, the Warriors, coming up big in that win. Mercedes comes back for their third offensive drive, shoots it down, and stopped at about the 4-yard line. Weslaco trying to get a defensive stop. See QB1 right there for the Mercedes Tigers. Drops back. Swings to the left. Shoots it downfield. That one going to be caught and reeled in. But there's a flag on the play. Catches it down about the 12, 13-yard line. Did see a lot of contact on the reception. That moves up the chains a bit, the imaginary chains, here in this 7-on-7 matchup. We're going to spot him down about the 13-yard line. QB dropping back. Shoots it downfield. That one going to be just caught. Spectacular play right there by the receiver. He bobbled it. Held on and dropped it at the last second right before he came down with it. But if he would have held on, that would have been a perfect reception. He did keep 2 feet in bounds. As again, now we saw the opening drive from either side was the score, but now it's been more of a defensive stalemate ever since. Quick 3 in, 3 outs as Mercedes now on the potential final play of the drive. QB dropping back to the left. Slings it downfield. Pass going to be completed at about the 26, 27-yard line. Put him down here at about the 27. So now Mercedes threatening 13 yards out from the end zone. In the end zone, set up here at about the 40-yard line. QB dropping back. That one broken up. Ends up incomplete. Mercedes still staying alive in this one. Catch is made, drops back to the right-hand side. Fires it, that one batted away. And great defense right there by Weslaco. Great playmaking being made. BB drops back here to the left. 2 receivers all lined up on the left-hand side. Ball marked at the 30-yard line. Scrambling to the left-hand side, shoots it downfield. That one be broken up. Is looking to get a touchdown pass right around the 40-yard line. Again, the mark at the 40. To wind down here, 3:37 left to go. Mercedes now threatening and 10 yards out from the end zone. Mercedes now scrambling here with 2 receivers lined up on the left, 3 on the right. Scrambling back to the right, time winding down. Shoots it in. That one's a touchdown. Good things come to those who wait, and they connect, and Mercedes takes the lead off a very perfectly executed drive on the last play here. 12-7, a 5-point lead. 7, your current score. Weslaco now sets back up on offense with 2:22 left again. Running clock here in his first half. QB drops back. This one shot downfield. That pass is going to be made. How about the 8-yard line? Wing continuing to pick up here in Mercedes. Beside the way, it's been a very beautiful Sunday afternoon. QB dropping back. Swings it down. Pass completed at about the 12-yard line. Moves down onto the 16. Weslaco and Mercedes now going back at it. Mercedes taking the lead on that beautiful play. A very long drive, but good things come to those who wait. Mercedes takes a 12-7 lead. Here you see our field cam presented by Jammer Ruiz. Here at RSL, we get you up and close to the action. That one completed downfield. He's going to walk his way in. Touchdown. And Weslaco gets the response 3 plays later as they make it a 1-point game, 13-12 now. Going for the 1-point conversion again, 2 yards out for 1, 5 yards out for 2. When we go 10 yards out, that's also going to be a 3-point conversion. Lining up here for the 1-point conversion attempt. QB draw to the right-hand side, gonna shoot that one in there. It's gonna be caught. Weslaco goes 2 for 2 on conversions. They hold on to a 2-point lead, 14-12, and that's the first half. What's been a dominant game so far. We'll step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We're the Life for Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
We're Los Recos Volleyball, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K-3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San...
Back here to Real Sports Live, second half, Weslaco leading 14-12 after scoring. Weslaco starts up back on offense. Weslaco got the response, 14-12. They're 2 for 2 on conversion drives. Thank you for tuning in here to our coverage of the 7-on-7 Best of the Best showcase coming to you from Mercedes, Texas. On a beautiful Sunday afternoon, Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Bert Ruiz running the camera. Jam Ruiz leading our field camera. Kevin Naro also on the field, getting some photography shots. QB drops back. Hurls it downfield. That's an open pass. And a good gain right there for Weslaco on the opening drive of the second half as they're currently working their way down the field.
And a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily.
You're 14-12. Weslaco looking to make a 2-touchdown consecutive lead, one to end the half and one to begin the second half. Fires it downfield, good catch at about the 34-yard line. He tries to work his way in, and he's going to be touched down at about the 39. So good stop right there by Mercedes. And here Weslaco scoring to end the first half, 14-12 lead. And the Panthers 2 for 2 on conversion attempts. The receivers lined up on the right, 2 on the left. QB dropping back. Taking his time, shoots it downfield. That's going to be a catch, touchdown, Weslaco. Touchdown to end the half and one to begin the half for the Panthers as they're steamrolling through this one. Holding on to that 20-12 lead. Wait to see if they go for the 1-point conversion. They're going to elect to go for the 1 point. And as Weslaco making a dominant run, 20-12 again. Touchdown to end the half and then one to begin the half. Receivers lined up, 2 on the left, 3 on the right. Quarterback drops back, scrambling to the right-hand side. Lobbing pass, that one overthrown. It's going to be picked off by Mercedes, so they'll go 2 for 3 on conversion attempts. Weslaco still strikes back here to make it a 20-12 lead over Mercedes. Tigers take over after this. You're watching Real Sports Live.
This might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit.
Real Sports Live, Tigers taking over. Pass downfield. That one's going to be just a bit thrown behind the intended receiver. And as Weslaco doing the same case over Mercedes, they got that big jump in that first game to win 23-14, and now they're holding on to a 12-20 game. And we're still 15 minutes shy, but hey, sports have taught us anything. It's not over to the final out, the final call, the final buzzer, final whistle, whatever you want to call it. Okay, to give you an example, at the Myers Classic Day 2, we had PSG North take on Alice. That one was a 2-hour game. It started at 10 o'clock at night. We got there at midnight when it was all said and done. But it was worth it here because we had PSG North Aparicio hitting the go-ahead walk-off to defeat Alice 3-1. Shoots this one downfield. That one caught about the 18-yard line. And still plenty of time for Mercedes to try to come back and answer. But Weslaco's just been on a dominant tear throughout the majority of this game. John Ruiz there. Can use some visuals on the field. I'd like to get you here closer to the action. Quarterback dropping to the left. They're going to get something going. Taking his time. And that's going to be a 4-second violation. And QBs have 4-second calls. Quarterback set the drop back at about the 20. Shoots it out. Pass going to be incomplete. No pass interference is going to be called. And Santa Rosa will be in action after this one. QB dropping back to the back. Taking his time, gets it just out of there. Now I'm batted away by Weslaco. So again, the Panthers now increasing their dominance on defense, and that's what they've been holding on to all game. As it's been more of a defensive showout for Weslaco as they force a 3-in, 3-out on Mercedes. Didn't let him advance a few yards. It's now coming back into play. Again, basketball season not over in the Rio Grande Valley Stars South Texas Area Region Showcase presented by Real Sports Live. April 22nd to the 24th on South Padre Island. Nothing like some hoops on the bay. QB dropping back to left-hand side, swings it back out. Missing in. Weslaco trying to get something going, but Mercedes starting to pick up the pressure on defense. As we approach 11:55 left to play in this second half. QB steps to the left. Launches this one downfield. That one just a bit thrown ahead. Just a one extension away. Incomplete pass. Panthers being forced up on defense by Mercedes. Panthers take the snap with two receivers left to the right-hand side. Pass completed on a short route. Mark him down here now. It's going to turn things over as Mercedes goes back on offense. And the Tigers forcing a good stop here on 3-in, 3-out.
.com.
Mercedes comes back onto the field. Start their next offensive drive as we approach the 10-minute mark. Halfway through this second half of football. Rolling downfield. That one going to be batted away. Second complete pass to start off the next drive for Mercedes. Just under 10 left to play here in this second half, and a game that's been dominantly controlled by Weslaco. The last score we saw was to kick off the second half. It's been a scoreless defensive shootout ever since. It's the same case we saw in the first half. Weslaco scored first, and Mercedes scores first, and it was just quiet after that, and then Weslaco, of course, scoring to put it into that first half. Quarterback going back. This one passed up and going to be completed inside. moves up down the middle. Quarterback drops back. About the 6-yard line, shoots this one deep downfield. That one going to be batted away in the end zone. It's Weslaco with that defensive pressure so far. It's been exceptional. There's Mercedes now lining up with 2 receivers on the left, 3 on the right. UB dropping back to the left-hand side, taking his time, shoots this one downfield. That one gonna be just out of reach. As Weslaco will come back now on offense. Panthers here set to go back on work. Mercedes sits back up on defense. So it's going to keep the drive going because we saw the Weslaco offense come on the board. Mercedes still back on offense. QB dropping back. This one shot downfield. That one going to be picked off. Weslaco with another pick. Pick off here by the Panthers and then come back on offense. Setting up here with 6:15 left to go. Toss up down the middle. He's going to try to find his way, and he's going to be stopped at about the 7-yard line. Stopped here at the 7-yard line, but good game to start things off for Weslaco. Drops off. Pass going to be completed. Gets put down at about the 12-yard line. The intended receiver right there. Weslaco trying to work their way down the field. Panthers right there in the huddle. And increase their large 8-point lead. Quarterback drops back to the left. Surge downfield. That one completed. Snap taken. You'll be dropping back. This one shot downfield. That one going to be picked off by Mercedes. Mercedes says, you pick the ball off, we'll pick the ball off. Celebration begins right there by the Tigers on the field. .36 left to play. Quarterback scrambles off to the left-hand side, takes his time, shoots it down about the 5, trying to go in. He gets brought down about the 9-yard line. As we approach 3 minutes left to go in this exciting matchup that Weslaco's dominated all game. Again, it's been more of a defensive battle in the recent parts here as Mercedes trying to chance to tie it up. They can tack on 6 more and then get the 2-point conversion. Has to be completed at about the 11-yard line. On the huddle. Again, now we need to continue to come in. Quarterback drops to the left. Shoots this one down. That one batted away and incomplete. That's good playmaking right there sitting by Weslaco. They're forcing a defensive dominant stand so far as we approach the final 2 minutes of this one. Set to go. Scrambling off. This one completed about the 16-yard line. They're going to stop him there. The wind continued to pick up more and more. Drops to the left. One incomplete, bouncing off the turf. It's time continuing to wind down. That's going to be the ball game. Weslaco wins this one 20-12. Our next matchup after this, you're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.